Emergency shelter that houses sex offenders and people who are still drunk or high.
It is called Love Overwhelming. It opened in Kelso just this year, and police say they get called out there every day. Chris Holmstrom has more on what's being done to fix the problem.
This low-barrier shelter has been a controversial issue for more than a year. Supporters say that this housing is needed, while opponents say it only promotes drug use and criminal activity.
This is police reports and event reports for about 2 months for Love Overwhelming.
Adina Grisby is on a mission to shut down Love Overwhelming in Kelso. She's been against it from the start.
The safety of people in this community has greatly decreased. People don't feel safe in their homes. They don't feel safe letting their kids play in their front yards.
In fact, from February to May, Kelso police have been called to the shelter 179 times. Daily calls ranging from overdoses to fights and thefts. Calls that are concerning to the police department. Now, county commissioners are taking action.
The director came to us yesterday and said, look, we understand the problems. We're coming up with some solutions.
County commissioners are telling the shelter to add screening procedures to make sure there's no one with outstanding warrants or a history of violent behavior.
They have the resources to do. They just don't have the manpower to do it. So Love Overwhelming is going to shut down for those 2 hours every day. They'll be able to do a better job of screening and processing.
Another concern, mixing sex offenders with families.
But they're going to turn away families. It's not what they're designed to serve. However, they also recognize the responsibility the community has to develop alternatives for those families.
The director of the shelter tells me he'll be working with local churches to come up with an alternative solution for families. But for people like William Fufaz, he admits there are problems that need to be fixed, but he wants people to know that not everyone is causing trouble.
We're trying to help ourselves out as much as everybody else is. I mean, yeah, we may not have a lot of money, but we are trying to do things right.
Reporting in Kelso, I'm Chris Holmstrom for KOIN 6 News.